So, Sean, I've been looking at your charts, and it seems that you've been gaining a lot of weight. Why might that be?
Well, I think I've just been eating a lot of fast food, particularly Chipotle. A lot of Chipotle.
Oh, yeah, I've heard a lot about that place. It seems like it's very good.
It's delicious. Very good.
How do you feel about Chipotle? Is it making you...
It makes me feel happy. I love it. I go there for lunch and dinner. Not every day, but I probably go there 5 to 6 times a week. I'm eating it a lot. So
What do you tend to eat there?
I usually get a burrito, a chicken burrito. Does have some good stuff in it though. It has some rice and beans and some vegetables, so I don't think it's all bad.
Well, it sounds like that you really love Chipotle, but I've been reading some news about Chipotle, and then the meat seems like there may be a lot of fat in it.
There might be, but it's delicious. I mean, the chicken is great.
So I get a sense that you are going to keep eating Chipotle a bunch of times a week for lunch and dinner?
I mean, it's really hard to stop. I tried to stop once, and it lasted about a week, and I couldn't do it anymore.
Have you ever tried to quit Chipotle or cut down?
I have tried to quit, but it didn't work.
Okay. So it seems like you've been trying to accomplish a goal of cutting down. I suggest that you cut down just a little bit on how many times you eat it per week due to your charts. It seems like you are gaining weight. You gained 10 pounds in about a month. So you're saying you were or were not able to quit?
I was not able to quit, but I have been trying to cut down.
How many times are you down to a week now?
Probably around 4, which I was at around 6 times a week at my highest level. So I think I'm doing a good job.
All right, I can understand why Chipotle is something that you love.
What do you recommend I get instead of just my usual burrito?
I recommend that you get a bowl instead of the burrito because the tortilla is adding extra carbs to your diet, which isn't that healthy for you. After you eat it, how do you feel? Does your girlfriend or anything, does she like you eating Chipotle or?
No, she doesn't.
Why is that?
She thinks that I give Chipotle more attention than I give her.
So she wants you to stop eating Chipotle and you to hang out with her more rather than go there and eat twice a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is she concerned with the weight that you are gaining because of Chipotle?
Yeah, she's a little concerned.
Okay. What worries may you have about eating Chipotle 4 times a week?
Well, I would eat it 7 times a week if I could, but I think it's really concerning to my loved ones how much I eat it, and they're really concerned about me, and they want me to cut back, so I'm going to try my best for them.
That's good. That's great. I'm glad you want to do that. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it for you to change eating Chipotle?
4.
A 4.
Yes.
So 10 being that you would stop eating it completely, and 1 that you don't want to stop at all.
Yes.
Okay. Now, why is that? Just because of the fact that you love it so much and the great taste?
Yep, because I love it.
Now, what would it take you to get to like a 7 or an 8? So that would mean cutting down to maybe like once or twice a week. Not saying that you actually have to quit and stop eating Chipotle.
I don't know if there is something that could bring me to that level. I mean, maybe if I just move to a place where there is none and there's no possibility of me eating it. That's probably about it.
Okay, and now are you confident that you could possibly change in the long run, or
if I found a new like restaurant or a new food, my go-to food, then yeah, maybe. But I don't see a foreseeable future without Chipotle in it for me.
Okay, well, I strongly consider that you just try and cut down. I'm not saying to stop eating completely, but try and cut it down maybe twice a week. And if you do go only once a day, not twice. And if you can find maybe a different restaurant that may be a little healthier for you but may taste the same, or just stop eating the burritos and just start getting the bowls.
Well, I know you have an extensive background at working at Subways. So what do you recommend from there? If I could maybe switch it up a few times a week and eat at Subway instead of Chipotle, what would you recommend?
Well, I would recommend that if you do go to Subway, Subway is definitely a little more healthy for you. It may not be the best, but if you go there, I recommend you get the Italian BMT or like the turkey. Stay away from the steak and the buffalo chicken, and just get the greens with it, the lettuce and the banana peppers. That stuff isn't as bad for you. If you could maybe start eating like Subway once a week and Chipotle once a week, and kind of get you away from eating Chipotle every single week for 4 days.
Yeah.
That'll definitely
Yeah.
help you in the long run in your health, which is the main concern here.
All right.
All right, Sean, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.